Well, t-shirt ride today. Heading over to the studio with Daisy. Not going in the studio, of course. Just need to head to the shop, pick up a couple of deliveries that have come, because I think something pretty cool has arrived. Good reason to get out and do some exercise. It's headwind, and luckily Daisy's on the front. When I say headwind, I mean really headwind, like proper. Today's the first day I've really felt myself since the double Everest, so I think I've fully recovered. I think. I mean, I've been eating a lot.
Hello. Goodbye.
How's everything going?
Really well, mate. We are selling lots of stuff online.
Yeah?
So thank you to everyone who has been buying G8s on our web store. I actually can't get them fast enough. Shipment could arrive this morning.
So sorry,
and they're all
everybody.
getting shipped out again.
Oh, well. We shouldn't have made a video about G8s.
Lots of servicing going on. Not many bike fits.
No.
Understandably. Double Everested for the NHS, didn't you?
Yeah.
You clever little man.
I think I've just about recovered.
Congratulations.
Well, Lawrence is going to do the triple.
Is he?
And then you're doing the quad.
No, I'm not doing the quad. In a car, maybe. Lawrence is definitely doing the triple though. He said to me that he was going to do the triple.
Did he? Did he definitely say it?
Yeah, he said he was definitely going to do it because he wanted to better you. Put a comment below to give Lawrence, spur him on.
Spur him on, yeah.
Give him a bit of a spurring.
Keep your distance, mate.
Yeah, this is at least like 4 meters.
I haven't seen you in ages.
I know, it's been a long time.
You enjoying lockdown life?
No.
Oh.
I absolutely hate it. I was so bored, I was watching GTA fails on YouTube.
That's what I've been doing. I've got into video games, but I don't actually play them. I just watch other people playing them. Where are your videos?
I'm doing 2 a week, mate.
We were just talking about your triple Everest. You said you'd do it.
No, I didn't.
And then James is going to do the quad.
So based on the fact that you had 27 hours to do double, how long would it take James to do a quadruple? A week, yeah. I want to do this outside, and that's just not, it's just not good at the moment. So
yeah.
maybe we'll have to wait and see.
Well, sod's law. Puncher, what can you do?
It's my first ever roadside repair.
Gotta pump it
My
up.
second ever puncture.
Pump it up. Well, nice to see James open for business and doing well. Because he's a bike shop, they still count as essential, so he's been really busy doing loads of repairs and stuff. Nice little catch up with Lawrence outside. I wasn't expecting to see him. I think he's really keen to get out on the bike properly when this is all over, as I'm sure we all are. Little puncture repair done. Now to get home, hopefully without her back wheel exploding because we've got the wrong inner tube in there. Oops. This is a nice bit of the route. Look at this. So I got my packages now. One of them is a thing that I wanted to show you guys, and it's been sent to me by a viewer. And some of you will really like this. Some of you won't care. So a viewer called David sent me this. Very nice note too. He wanted to see a bit more guitar content, as quite a few of you do apparently. This is a mad looking Steve Vai guitar pedal. It's got 2 pedals on it as well. For my guitar viewers, this is pretty much a tube screamer and a DS1. So overdrive pedal, distortion pedal. And it's a Steve Vai signature. David, thank you very much. I'm gonna set this up and have a play later. Finally time to get rid of this bike that's Daisy's and doesn't fit her properly. And also this will be the last rim brake bike that we're gonna get rid of. So everything in the house is gonna be disc compatible, through axle, amazing. Perfect. So it just so happens I've got a whole group set in a cardboard box. Pretty much everything to build this up properly. The group set on it at the moment is knackered. So upgrade to 11 speed, find some wheels that aren't on the brink of exploding. You want to keep your saddle, don't you? Yeah. Put one of these on. Let's pimp it out.
Why did you never offer me 11 speed?
Well, imagine how fast you'd be then. Goodbye rim brake wheels. These are the wheels that I rode up Von 2 with Sean Sacco. So there's still loads of life left in them. Try them on.
Should I go out to the door like this?
Yeah. So these were the wheels that Daisy was riding. They are done. The braking surface is completely concave. Might keep the skewers. The hubs are fine. Is it worth rebuilding them? Or shall we explode them? Because that went down pretty well before on the channel. How many PSI does it take to explode a Dura Ace wheel? Guesses in the comments? Yeah. Whoa. Look how big the motor used to be on the old mechs. It's crazy. Heavier as well. Nice. Nobody has ever invented a good one of these. They're all shit. That was hard work. Well, I was going to go on Zwift, but now I'm knackered. 5-minute break. Looks alright, that. Any bike with deep wheels looks good though, right?
I'm sad I can't ride it anymore. But it was so uncomfortable. I hated having a white bike.
It's so dirty. It's still dirty. I've cleaned it and it's still dirty.
You ride home in the dry, or like I would wash it at work, ride home and it would be dry, and then I'd go back and it would be black again. And it was just like, don't get white bikes, people. I mean, buy this one.
Right, is now a good time to do a review? It is, isn't it? You started. Martin, the guy who runs Omnirocker, came and took away the Omnirocker for the charity auction. So I can't be upset because it's for charity. It's not very nice riding the kicker without it, to be honest.
Up, 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 up. No less than 200 watts, please. Keep it going.
So, Omnirocker, honest review. Omnirocker is the rocker plate that I've been using on my turbo trainer, and also fore and aft as well. He's one of the few people making rocker plates with a fore and aft movement. Now, initial setup, pretty easy. Takes up about the same amount of space as a turbo mat, so it's not too big. It does elevate the bike by about a foot, which is significant. In our living room we noticed it was taking up more of the room. How does it feel to ride? Riding along in the saddle, you do notice it. I can notice it now being back static. It's just not quite as nice. But where it really does come into its own is when you're out of the saddle and you're pushing on the bars and you just get loads of movement left to right, and it feels pretty natural. There seems to be some ongoing debate whether you lose wattage when you're riding it or it allows you to do more because you're comfortable. All I know is that for the double Everest attempt that I did it on, I was definitely more comfortable than I would have been sat static like this. Even when I do an hour, 2 hours on this static trainer without the rocker, I start to feel it a little bit in my contact points. And while I did get sore towards the end of the double Everest, I think the comfort was extended significantly. The Omnirocker is definitely a cheaper option compared to other alternative rocker plates, and it is, as I said, the only one that does the fore and aft. So when you get out the saddle, your whole bike moves forward. It just adds a touch of realism to your Zwift riding. There are other options on the market, but they come out at like £1,000. The one I was using was almost half that. Anyway, I'll put the link down below once again if you want to check out the Omnirocker. I'll be honest, I miss it. Alright, the weight's over. Strap. Yamaha THR10. Crazy pedal.